Courage is just an entitled child, and this is me taking back my words, because in one of my video I said something that it could be that the parents were actually enjoying eating good food and giving him less, because I didn't want to start judging him from the first episode. I wanted to get the picture clearer of what happened between him and his parents, and why he decided to treat his mother the way he treated her. I feel like no normal or same human being who was treated right will want to treat another person that way. But this episode 3 made the whole thing clearer to me that courage is just an entitled child who wants more, who doesn't even put the condition and the economic status of his family into consideration when he is demanding for things. Now, the parents provided for him what they had at that time. It's not like they were enjoying or eating good food and then giving him less. No, they actually gave him what they had. But he was kind of being pressured by his peers and what the parents of his peers were providing for them, without him putting into consideration the background of his family. How capable or rich is the father? Is the father buoyant enough to provide that kind of lifestyle that he's expecting from him? He didn't put all those things in consideration. I understand the fact that it could be difficult learning a trade from someone, considering the fact that these people are most times not treated right. Some of them end up going to the business area where they're learning trades to work and still come back home to do the house chores. Sometimes they don't even get fed on time, they don't even eat good food and all those stuff. But then again, the parents actually gave him what they had. It's not like they were giving him less, okay? And you know, going through this series, I find out something that courage might end up being that kind of father who would tell the child, "Oh, you are enjoying, you don't even know what I went through as a child." I feel like he will keep reminding anyone that cares to know that he went through hell as a child. And he will not cease to tell his children that, okay, you don't even know the privilege you have now. I didn't have this privilege as a child and all those stuff. Because who does that? How can your mom come to your house and then you feel because when you were a child, I mean, he's a grown up now, he should have understand better that, okay, the condition of the family that time is what warranted to the kind of food and the lifestyle they were leading then. But then he's not that type. He's the type that he suddenly had a case whereby he has lost his memory of his family's condition at the time that he was growing up. Now, guys, let's paint this picture right. You might ask that, okay, he said something that his family has a vast land, like they have plots of land, and he needed the family or the father to just sell one land and then use it to set him up. But the truth is, there are cultures that do not permit one to sell their family land. Reason being that the family land is regarded as your root. So you selling a part of that land is like you selling part of your roots. I don't know if this makes sense. It might not make sense to a lot of people, but the tribe where I come from, the Igbo land, family land is not something you sell like that. Like before you get to see people selling their family land, you know that is a lot. It's something that nothing again, that there is no option again they have but to sell off their family land. But for people to just sell their family land to eat food, or sell their family land to live large or stuff like that, this is something that doesn't happen in this part of Nigeria. And considering the fact that this series presented it that Courage, whose name is Ejike, is from the Igbo speaking tribe of Nigeria. This clearly shows why the father said that they do not sell family land. Okay? And guys, again, let's get this picture clearer. Even though the father said they do not sell family land, who is the father leaving all this land for? The father is no more. That land is there for Courage. He is the one inheriting all those things from the father. The father does not sell the land. He will not go to the grave with the land. Now the father is no more, according to what the discussion he had with his friends here. The father is gone. So the land is entirely Courage land at this time, and you can decide to sell it off. And for you to understand, those land are still there, but the mother, see how she's looking. Why didn't she sell it off? So if the father is considered to be someone that is very stingy and all that, and not trying to stick to traditions. Now that he's no more, look at the way the mother is looking so tattered and unkept. He should have sold a plot of land to set herself up. Okay, so guys, I don't know what you think about this. Do you still support courage, considering the fact that this episode 3 has actually made it very clear that courage is just an entitled person who feels that, you know what, that the parents should have done this or should have done that for him? Do you still feel that, courage is right? And then again, what do you have to say about this tradition that kind of forbids people from selling their family land? Do you think that this kind of tradition should be abolished or it should be kept? What do you think about how Courage treated the mother in this series? And then, guys, what do you have to say about Munachi, the Courage fiancé, as a person? What accolade can you give to her? Is she a wife material? Is she someone that you wish for anybody close to you? Do you think she's taking it to the extreme? Do you think she should just respect Courage's decision on how to handle his family and all that? As always, guys, I expect or I wish to hear from you in the comment section. Until then, guys, just know that I love the support that you all give me. I don't take it for granted. See you all in my next video. Bye, guys.